Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire 2 episode. We're back on and you find us here at Syracuse, which for some reason has now got like 2 arrows next to it on the bar there. I think it can grow any more. Oh, hang on, it went down. That's not good. Well, it went down by about 3 or 4. But I do now know how you... Oh, that's... Hang on. Whoa, let's quickly pause that. That's not part of the plan. How is Syracuse... Oh, that's not a good start to the episode. I was going to say Syracuse will be the first place where we can have over 100,000 people. Or at least, as I found out how we actually do get it to 6 bar, you need a university. So let's just do that whilst... I don't really know why it's... let's try and get that in before it says, like, there's not enough. So let's demolish the library. We don't need that. Yeah, let's get rid of that, and we'll put in a university. Which I suppose we'll put. Oh no, there. So that means it now. There we go. That's better. Now it's now they're happy. Hopefully. So it should now be able to go up to 6 bars. Fingers crossed. Maybe. We'll do the same as well in Buffalo. It'll be like Oxford and Cambridge, but Buffalo and Syracuse. So we'll get rid of the museum. And we'll put another university in. It seems like you've also got more on there. There's like another 3 slots, but there's nothing there at the moment. We don't want to put it, since in the way of the railway. Let's put it maybe... Yeah, like here maybe. Sort of next to the railway. Like that. There we go. So that should now start growing. There we go. It's starting to grow now. Above 100. Which is fantastic. Pittsburgh has also... Well, actually that was already growing. Let's get one of them in there. So basically just everywhere, just put a university. And the city will grow. Which should seem... If the city grows, needs more demand, needs more things. Which is probably a good thing. Let's put this one... I don't know. Where should we put this one? Let's put it opposite the station. Sort of come out the station. Oh, I don't like that. So I mucked up the design there a little bit. Okay, so let's just start growing. So we should now start getting 6 bar cities. And we'll do the same for Chicago as well. Which I don't think even has a building, so it's fine. Yeah. Let's put it slightly further. But I don't want to really muck up the pre-existing design too much. There we go. So now it can start growing. Yes. Good stuff. So thanks to the KALYPSO Media Discord for telling me how to do that. As I probably wouldn't have looked. Where else is sort of... Why have we got that? Why have we got that business? We don't need that business. Why do we buy that? We do not need that business at all. It's going to lose us money for no reason. Yeah, where else is there... So lots of things spawning in. Yeah, where else is Charlotte? That's the other one, isn't it? And yeah, I think it's just Charlotte which needs that. St. Louis, that was another big one. That's fine. St. Louis, we'll get that one actually. Let's get a museum in there. So it puts out by 20% who wants to go there. So that will be ideal. And then Charlotte will then... oh, Charlottesville's just grown. We'll get in a university here, so that it can grow even more. And pop it sort of, I know, doesn't really matter where. There. Cool, so Charlotte can now start growing, Syracuse can now grow. I don't know why it had a little downward arrow though, like to say it was shrinking. That wasn't nice to see. 102,000, although something not good about that is our fulfillment of demand. It's just gone down 66%, and I think if it goes down to below 60 or 40, it then gets unhappy and it will then make the place shrink. So they're probably going to start going down because it will now need more because there's more people there. So let's see, what does it now want? Does it want chemicals? Oh, actually, hang on. It does actually want chemicals. Well, that is good that we finally are getting a bit of, chemical bits going on. Because, yeah, that's good to see that. What about paper? Okay, I think they also want that as well. So the demand is starting to change. And they also now want stuff from there. Okay. things are changing. Well, that's good. Well, let's give it. What did it? What did they want again? They wanted chemicals. Now Pittsburgh's another sort of behemoth. Look at Pittsburgh. It's grown really nicely. So surely there'll be a train taking chemicals. Probably soonish there will be. But one thing as well, which I might consider, is Buffalo 2. Or Buffalo North. It's still just sort of sat here. Not too much is going on. Would be nice to maybe upgrade it a bit more and have some terminating services there. Or something like that. Yeah, 60, yeah, it's going up nicely. But it's just, I think, getting those chemicals there, because I think it now will want chemicals. Buffalo's getting chemicals, so if Buffalo's getting it, then surely Syracuse probably also wants it as well. So I'm going to put in a rail line from Pittsburgh. Oh, not Pittsburgh to Pittsburgh, that wouldn't be very helpful, would it? Pittsburgh to Syracuse 2. And sort of the main purpose of that will be taking chemicals. So let's... Hang on, what are we doing? We'll ban it from taking other things. Actually, it can take wood. It's allowed to take that. And it can take anything back. Yeah, I think that will be a good idea. Hopefully. Get reindeer on there. Just one. Hang on, is it not taking any? Oh no. Okay, right, what's it going to take? It just took nothing. Brilliant. Well, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we will let it take a little bit more, because if it's going to do that, then there's not really much point. And also, because we've just done that, I might make a Buffalo bypass line. Sounds cool, doesn't it? Buffalo bypass line. Which will sort of probably end up going through this hill here. Just to skip out Buffalo and try and... because Buffalo's a really busy place now. So yeah, a Buffalo bypass line. So we'll come off here. And if we can, try not to go through the mountain. But it looks like we probably will have to anyway. Yeah, Buffalo bypass line. Keep it as flat as we can. I mean, it's not obviously ideal. I mean, it's quite expensive, but... if it means trains can sort of just completely get past Buffalo without touching it, then that's obviously quite important. This is really odd. This is a really long tunnel as well. Right there, and it will then come out and then join up there, I suppose. Actually, no, not there. No, yeah, it will be there. Yeah, we'll join it up. It'll be that one. Doesn't like it, so oh, what does it not like? Doesn't like that tiny little bit there. It's annoyed about that. Why are you annoyed about that? What's wrong with it? Oh, it's because it goes into the city, I think. Well, let's reconfigure that. Yeah, just a way you can sort of get round Buffalo without stopping there. We bring it back maybe a bit. I love the way this, like, there's a road here. It just has to go over 8 tracks. Okay, might have to go through that bit. I don't really want it going through sort of that massive mountain, though. And I don't want it being, obviously, too gradient. You know, too steep, because that wouldn't be good either. I'm not saying that's flat. It's going to be expensive, but I mean, it should, in the long run, hopefully be worth it. Although, do we really need a Buffalo bypass line for 1.5 million? Don't know. Should we? I mean, it's quite a bit, isn't it? Just for having, you know, 1 or 2 trains passing through. I think we'll leave it. But I would like to get that chemical train, you know, on the go, if it can. As I reckon they probably will want to be wanting... I mean, if Buffalo's getting chemicals, then Syracuse probably would want chemicals as well. I mean, the demand per week is 5. What about paper? What wants paper now? Okay, Chicago actually now wants paper. Doesn't want chemicals though. So, okay, that does change things. Oh, and off video, I implemented a furniture place at St. Louis, and I also upgraded some of the bits and bobs around on the northeast corridor, just so you guys don't have to see me doing it again. So I did a couple of small improvements. But yeah, I'm thinking. Oh, Columbia's just grown. That's good to see. Yeah, we definitely should get some bits and bobs over here. Ottawa. Just seeing what we don't really need. What how profitable is the business in Ottawa? Not very profitable if you look at that. So I say we tear that down. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the breweries there, which I think will be a good decision because you've got one at Montreal. So what's the point of having it right next door? And we'll put in a paper mill here. So we'll do that, as you've got the log place actually right next door. And it does now mean this is basically redundant, unless they still do want grain, which they might still want grain. Yeah, they still want grain, even though they probably don't really need it. So we actually own this business, which isn't doing particularly well. So if we can get more trains in to transport stuff, that would be fantastic. Like that. So that is another paper mill in, which I think is good, because then that paper can then be transported to Syracuse. And then chemicals, I suppose it's fine for now, isn't it? Sort of just having it down here, and that stopped growing. Actually. Now that's why, because the fulfillment of demand is not 60%. So it's not, it's not particularly happy. Now what's it not particularly happy about? Now we've got a few more research points as well. We'll pick up all of them. Why are you not growing anymore? You're probably not getting enough from there. Oh, that's why. This is not connected. Oh, no, it is. No, it is connected. Well, where's the train for that, then? Oh, it's at Pittsburgh. Oh, okay, that's fine. So we've got to see what it wants, because it might have changed now. So it might not want some things, it might want something else. But yeah, we're not reaching the fulfillment of demand. Which is 58%, which isn't, fantastic. That's 74. Basically, it just means you need more trains going to the place from, industries or rural businesses. Yeah, see, that's 72 out of 72, that is. It's probably a max level, level 3. So if we put in another platform there, I was about to do what you do on Railway Empire 1, where you have to click on it, press triangle, and it says upgrade to a double sort of station. What we'll do then, we're making changes. You go like that. We'll get a grid in, like that. Whack that like that. That can go like that. We'll get rid of this little bit of track here, 'cause we don't need it. And we'll get another train running Lewis to Pittsburgh. Which Pittsburgh is 8 tracks now, so it should hopefully be able to handle that. That will hopefully keep up with demand. Hopefully. Oh, my computer TV screen turned off there. That was scary, because sometimes it then freezes the video. Okay, well, we've got that in now, so hopefully that will do something productive. And hopefully get that fulfillment of demand up, because yeah, at the moment that's not what we want to see. I'm just worried it might happen to these two, but I think these two are already pretty well connected, so they should be okay. 110,000 people. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, we need to get that fulfillment of demand up above 60 again if we want to see it growing, which would be nice. Maybe have some more connections to it. We don't have as many trains as what we have going through Buffalo and Syracuse. We've got trains waiting. Ah, that's why. Why have you broken down? Right, in that case, if you've broken down there, I'll put in one of these bad boys. Let's try and limit the amount of times this happens. As yeah, that is probably one of the most important stretches of track through here, so we can't have trains breaking down like that one just has. Because look at the tailbacks it's already causing, which is not ideal. I've just read there's no trains using this line here, which there should be. Because I know over here they then end up using it. Now that's an issue. So I suppose, yeah, a little bit of TLC in this one. It would be this one here. No, that one's fine. No, what's the one which shouldn't be? What was our sort of express one? That one goes down to Nashville. There was this one here, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one. That should start using. That goes there. Did we not put in these sort of express services then? Did we not end up doing that? No, we did do that, didn't we? Where have they gone? They went into here. I remember putting them into here. It's that one, isn't it? Pittsburgh, but... What happened to the express ones we had? We had fast ones which went between... I have absolutely no idea, but they vanished. Unless they're over here. Could be that one, actually. Is it that one? Well, I've no idea where they've gone then. I'm pretty certain we had put them in. It's not that one. But what we'll do then is we will... Yeah, because Buffalo again is building up. So what we'll do is we'll put a waypoint on for trains to use this track here. So that would be after... What would that be after? After Cleveland. And then on the way there, you're going to have to use that. So it would be after Buffalo. I'll see how that gets on. That should hopefully just sort of sort out this, where you've got 4 or 5 lining up ready to go. Buffalo's on the grow, which is good. 75% fulfillment of demand. Pittsburgh is now growing. It's now 62% fulfillment of demand, which is good. Parkersburg has dropped. Has shrunk. Brilliant. Don't know. Some places just never. They never wanna go. They never wanna boom. What should we do now? I know. Also, we are sort of supposed to be focusing on going out west, but these 6-bar cities are exciting. They're an exciting prospect. That's not great. Look at Chicago. Fulfillment of demand is 63%. Any slips, and it won't. It will stop growing. So something it's not getting enough of. Grain. There'll be grain. Yeah, it didn't want grain before, did it? Now it wants grain. Well, it wants grain. It didn't want that before. So what we'll do is we will put in another grain train. We'll give Chicago what it wants. So if we don't, it will get angry. Have that. Put a reindeer on there. Right, that's to sort that issue. Or at least get a few more bits and bobs on there. Get the fulfillment of demand up. Just seeing, sort of our main, what's that, main 4 cities? Wow, I mean, Charlotte is, I suppose, important as well, but not as important as sort of the Midwest ones, so Chicago, Buffalo, Syracuse, and Pittsburgh. I feel that these are quite important places which we should prioritise. So that's 66%. That's much better than what it was. 76. I mean, that's fine. 77% again. That's fine. It's not going to shrink. And that is now 66%. So that's gone up, which is good. I'm just thinking what we could do to sort of serve Pittsburgh a bit more by utilising this bit of track. Actually, what we'll do which I'm pretty certain we did do, but we obviously haven't. They've gone now. Is we'll redo those fast services between Chicago. I have absolutely no idea where they've gone. Or was it this side? I don't know, but they've just gone. I'm pretty certain we had fast services between, unless we never put them in the end. So we'll do that again. So we're going to have Chicago 2, which will then go to Toledo. And then what it could do, actually, so when we serve Pittsburgh a bit more, it could then come around to Pittsburgh and then go onwards to Buffalo and then into Syracuse 2. Yeah. And then back to Pittsburgh. It's just trying to serve Pittsburgh as sort of the main cities as much as we can. Toledo, and then, yeah, back to Chicago, I suppose. And what we'll do for that is we'll have that as express. Although, yeah, we'll have that as express. And we'll have maybe 4 trains running that. We've got to make sure they are on the fast side as well, which they are, which is good. Yeah, that is staying on the fast side. Yes, that's fine. Yeah, it uses that to go up like that. Right, that should be fine. Does any train actually use this track here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, why does no train use this bit? Let's get it to use that left track. Yeah, let's get it to use this one here. So that would be after... What would that be after? Be after Pittsburgh, wouldn't it? Yeah, you go like that, and then we'll put this side like that. So that would be after Buffalo. No, yeah, after... Hang on. Oh, I'm being silly here. We forgot to put Chicago, Toledo, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Buffalo, Syracuse. We didn't add in... Poor Buffalo. We didn't add that back in. So that would then be after Syracuse 2. Because I do wish you could rename, but I don't think you can. Right, yeah, that's fine. And what we'll do for that one, as it's going to be sort of an express, we'll put a dining car on it. Right, let's see how that gets on. So that should be starting at Chicago 2, so all the way back here. Oh, I will get that. What's that train like? Let's have a look. Engine shed. So that was that one. So that is now still not fantastic, but we could use that on these ones. Yeah, let's do that. It's faster and has a slightly lower tractive power, but should be okay. And what is going on here? Why are trains waiting here again? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, so we've got some more trains going in there, which hopefully will increase fulfillment of demand at Pittsburgh. Fingers crossed. Get it up a bit more. Let's see how this is getting on. Says the first one there, I think, going out. Not the fullest, but that's fine. Now maybe we'll get some slow ones in, which for this, we could have a Buffalo bypass line. So then they get straight to Syracuse. Decisions. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a Buffalo bypass line, which in fact could actually go through. No, I was gonna say it could go through that valley there, but then it doesn't really get anywhere here. It has to go right the way round, which wouldn't be ideal. Right, we're gonna have a Buffalo bypass. It's gonna be expensive, but hopefully it will sort of help Pittsburgh a bit, and also help Syracuse as well. It's such a long tunnel though. Well, hopefully it will be worth it. I reckon it will be relatively worth it. And that can then go straight into Syracuse 2. -2, yeah, we'll do that. Don't know, it doesn't like joining up to there. Yeah, and then you then curl around, and then it would then join up into what was that line? So it would be, hang on, but let's just quickly get that built. I'm getting confused to which one we've done that from. Oh, there's an issue somewhere. Here again. Oh, that's different. You cannot construct tunnels of this length. That wasn't a thing before, so it just doesn't like it being that long of a tunnel. I don't remember that on Railway Empire 1. I used to have massively long tunnels. I like it though, because it does restrict you from doing silly things like we were just about to do. So it's not a bad thing. It's I'd say that's more of a good thing. But it does make it a little bit annoying though to try and do what we're trying to do here. Right, let's try and get it out of the mountain then. Like that. Can we bring it round? That would be quite cheeky. Oh, we can as well. If we do that then. Yes. Yeah, I like that. It is very cheeky, but yeah, and then it's just like that and back. Ah, okay, that actually does work better, I'd say. And that would be coming on to. It would be, yeah, the near line. So we should be able to join it there if it's going to allow us. Don't know why it's not. Why is it not allowing that? That should allow it. I don't know why, but let's build that there. Okay, good. So that is the Buffalo bypass line, which just means trains don't have. But Buffalo is basically Clapham Junction now. It's that busy. And then we want to try and get that into Syracuse. For some reason, it doesn't like it though. It's having a bit of a paddy. Right, likes that. We'll do that. Good. And then you then join up there. Okay, right. Buffalo bypass line is complete. Let's try and get some trains on it. And Syracuse is still, Syracuse is like our baby. It's like, it's Syracuse. Syracuse should be like our headquarters, even though that's New York, but New York, meh. I wonder if any trains are actually already using that. They are. There you go. The one we literally just did is now using that, which is nice. And where are the chemicals going? Are they now going to Buffalo? Well, they're not even going to Buffalo anymore. That's not great to see. Maybe is there none made at the moment? Is there even a demand for chemicals? Okay, well, nothing's going on at the moment. You went for 4 weeks to be loaded. There's massive thingies, don't they, to do that? Wow, if you've been waiting 4 weeks, that's probably not a good thing. And the fact why are you not? That's weird, because it's got some waiting there. It just doesn't want to go there. So maybe demand at the moment is just low, so it doesn't need to. Doesn't need it. You can see they're making some. Not particularly great to see, but okay. There we go. Oh, they've both grown at the same time. So I suppose Pittsburgh should be next. There you go. Our first 6 bar places, which is great to see. And that probably means they also want something else now as well. So let's have a look at what they want. There'll be something new they want. So let's have a look. Right, it's already getting that. Oh, okay, actually, it is surprisingly fine. Sometimes, yeah, they want something else. They're already getting carrots. So that's fine, actually. Right, now we've got the Buffalo Bypass. The Buffalo By. That will definitely be the title. Or like 6 bar behemoth cities. To Syracuse 2. You then go along the Buffalo Bypass line. Down to Pittsburgh. And from Pittsburgh, Did we actually need... I mean, yeah, definitely want to get serve Pittsburgh. Maybe just a rail link between those two would be quite important. Charlotte, that's the other big place, isn't it? That would be worth doing. Yeah, I've got an idea. An idea's forming in my head at the moment. But Charlotte's another 5-bar place, but it's not really connected. Well, it is connected, but I feel like it could be connected better. Or we just have that for now. Have a couple of trains going backwards and forth between Pittsburgh and Syracuse. I think we'll do that. A couple of trains on there, they can just sort of shuttle backwards and forth, transporting goods without having to go through Buffalo. Let's see. Is it going to be a full load? Hopefully yes, because otherwise what was the point? There we go. That's good. I mean, it's not full, but it's, you know, it's better than not being, you know, having like 2. There you go, the Buffalo bypass line. Proud of shit. Oh, we got another train there coming along. Let's try and get a screenshot. If we can. Wait for it to come across the bridge. Here it comes. It's got the signal. Might have 2 crossing at the same time, actually. Brilliant. Well, there's our Buffalo bypass line, which hopefully was worth it. Just means they don't have to go through, yeah, that. Well, I reckon that's probably a good place to end. They're all about to hit, what does that say on there? It's about the university there. Oh, current costs. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think we're going to call it an end there. We've now got 6-bar places, which is just fantastic. So I suppose thanks to the KALYPSO Discord server for helping us out on that. But yeah, 6 bars now, which is great. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.